pretty scandalous history and I love it. It's the markets or the souks.
Shook. It's a souk, man. Good morning. Today is day 2 of Marrakesh. We just started our tour. So today's going to be a bunch of stuff. We're starting off with some historical sites, and then finally after that we're going to go check out the market or the souk, which is something I'm really excited about because they're going to have like snake charmers, monkeys, something that you don't see on a regular basis.
And I think they'll have pictures. The legend is to be believed.
We're going to the Qutb City Mosque, which has the highest minaret in all of Marrakesh. So basically that's the highest a building can be. Everything else, basically Marrakesh is not allowed to have high-rise buildings, so nothing taller than that. So we just saw the Qutb Mosque from outside. And it's kind of an odd time too because it's not really time for any prayers. So I think that's one of the reasons why we didn't go inside. Now we are going to
the Jewish quarter.
The demographics of Morocco that our tour guide explained is that initially there were Berber people, then there were Berber people and Jewish people, and then finally the Arabs came in the 7th and 8th century. So now we're in the heart of the Jewish quarters. In the back there, that's the city wall. A lot of places are not open yet. We just saw like a Berber pharmacy which has Berber traditional medicine, herbs. What is that called? Like holistic?
Holistic, natural.
Yeah,
herbal.
like more like naturopath kind of medicine. They told us some interesting stories about that.
Natural what?
Guys, so this is the inside of the Jewish market.
The old Jewish quarter.
The old Jewish market, right? Or
no quarter.
Oh, okay.
Look how these doors are all locked and everything.
But it's also early in the morning.
These are not shops though.
Oh,
this is the old Jewish quarter.
Nice. Check it out. Now we just entered the Bahia Palace. You want to give a little bit of history? PG,
Guys,
PG history.
Guys, I'm gonna keep it PG, but this is pretty scandalous history and I love it. It's like an episode of The Housewives. So in this palace lived a minister who had 4 wives legally. But other than those 4 wives, he also had 21
mistresses.
Mistresses, yes. 21 mistresses. And we're going to see his palace. And the palace is even his mistresses' tombs and things like that. So let's see what we see.
done with the palace, and now we're gonna head to the market.
No, it's more busy, right? It's open now.
Yeah, we're starting to open up.
The shops are open.
Where are we now?
We are at the Medina, or the market, or the souks.
Shook. It's a souk, man.
Souk.
Seriously, like, come on.
All I care about is that we're gonna find caftans and dresses here. I mean, caftans or dresses.
Yeah, and she already made me convert whatever money I had left over last night. So if we get stuck somewhere, I'm out of cash.
This is the place we were at yesterday at night.
Yeah.
Doesn't look the same.
Huh?
Doesn't look the same. That's what she was saying. It looks so different. You won't recognize it.
It looks different because there's, well, right now there's not that many people here. Last night there were so many people. Look. Here.
That's what she was saying. It's gonna look so different that you won't even realize it's the same place. Not tough.
You will see later more. No, we are. You will see later the trade of the lands, the golden lands. Later.
Later, first we go to the desert pharmacy.
I'll be there after, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Everyone comes in the evening at night. Yeah.
Sorry, from upstairs or where?
Go from upstairs?
Upstairs? Okay, this starts the first one. This is orange blossom oil. Orange blossom oil against stress, headache, and insomnia. How to use it? For the stress, for the headache. Massage and temples, like this. Chewing it. Yes. After, smell it. Insomnia.
Tuloy mo yung hospital dito.
Stop.
Oo, mag-COVID ko.
Look how colorful these carpets are. So nice. So funny. So what's the step count?
7,100.
Because you make water at night too.
We went to a Berber pharmacy, then we went to another store. Now we're heading to the main square where all the, I guess all the like makeshift shops and stalls are. But everything here is like, all the prices are really jacked up. You have to come in with the mindset that you're gonna bargain, or you're gonna end up paying a lot of money for it.
But you guys, I got some really nice stuff from the Barber Pharmacy that I can't wait to share with you guys.
We'll check it out maybe tonight.
And that's the only thing I would pay full price for.
Guys, we're back from the souk. We also went to a palace today. So what did you learn today?
I learned that in Morocco, especially in Marrakesh, people don't really carry change ever. And when you do the currency exchange, they give you big bills like 200
dirham
or 100
bills.
dirham bills. And when you give people, if you're buying like a coffee or something and you give them 20 dirhams or 30 dirhams, they never have change. So you end up giving the rest to them because you can't wait around for change forever. So carry change with you.
Even though it's really hard at times to get change, because I went to the currency exchange and I exchanged like $100. So should they give it to me? So first of all, the currency exchange is about $1 is about $9.50. So let's say around $10. And then so $100 converted to about 1,000 dirhams. So they give it to you in 200s. And then say you want to go buy a water or something. A water, like a big bottle, costs 10 dirhams, and you give them a 200 and they'll be like, we don't have any change. So you're kind of stuck in that position, and it really makes that life a little difficult.
And you also have to be careful because tipping is really, really big in Morocco, especially in Marrakesh. So you have to be very careful because when you go to the Medina, people will come up to you and start,
So what happened with me was we went to the argan oil pharmacy, and after everything was done, I was standing in line waiting to pay for the stuff that we got, and this guy comes to me and he's like, just come here, and he takes me in the room where they were doing the presentation.
And all this is happening while I'm in the line waiting for him to bring the money to pay for the argan oil.
So then in that room, he's like, all right, just take a seat. Let me just show you a really good massage. And he started massaging my shoulders. And then he put a little bit of oil and stuff. At that point, I realized that, okay, this is obviously not going to be
And I
free.
walk in the room and all I see is Aliraza sitting like this and there's someone just massaging him. So I'm like, what's going on here?
Anyways, it was like 20 dirhams, but then I didn't have change once again.
Yeah.
So I gave him a 50. He gave me a 20 back, and then he was like, okay, I'll give you the rest later. But then he just kind of forgot about it. So if you can, try to carry change. Try to carry smaller bills because that makes life a lot easier.
But also do tip because these people are using that money to buy food for their families. This is their livelihood. They're just trying to make ends meet. People told us when we went to the Medina to make sure we haggle and we bargain a lot when we're buying things. And yes, I did bargain. I didn't pay the full price of things that they were offering. But
yeah, because that is kind of expected from their
It's
end.
expected. So they do jack up the prices. But we were very careful about not bargaining too much because, you wouldn't bargain at a Louis Vuitton store.
Yeah.
And you would pay $2,000 for a bag. So you have to, you have to
end of the
realize-
day, these guys are making like ends meet. So
Yeah, this is their livelihood. So do tip
yeah.
whatever you can and bargain, but still be responsible and accountable to the fact that we do have a lot more than these people and that we should give it back to them in any way that we can.
Yeah. You don't have to be like overly generous, but just be respectful about it.
Because if you think about 10 dirham for us is $1 or 90 cents.
Yeah.
US. No, not $1, 10 cents US, right?
All right, guys. So tomorrow we're headed to the Atlas Mountains, and I can't wait to check that out.